Hi, everyone. I am Violet Ayala, the founder of FemCity, and today I'm going to share with you the details of our Sicily trip. I'm super excited. We have been doing these trips for the last, I want to say 10, maybe 12 years, and they're always a really great time. We go away for about a week. Usually the group is fairly small, about 15 to 20 women, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful time together. Women come from all over, from the US, from Canada, and we become the best of friends. So whether you're coming with a friend or would like to come with a friend, or if you're coming solo, we can find you a roommate, and you will make best friends. You will get clarity on your business or your career. And you'll also, I always find it to be such recharging moments where I always come back kind of like a more elevated person. Just taking time away from the everyday really helps me. So I try to do this every year, and I know it's incredibly beneficial. So I'm going to walk you through what you can expect. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us and ask. So the first day we will arrive in Catania, and this is when we will transfer to our hotel. So the tour will begin with an orientation with our tour manager at approximately 6 p.m. that day, followed by a little welcome drink and then dinner at the hotel. We thought about doing the dinner outside the hotel, but we know some of you might be really tired. Some have longer trips to get there to Sicily, and so we wanted to be very conscious of that. So we recommend you definitely do not arrive later than 4 p.m. So definitely try to arrive before. I'm going to arrive probably a day or two early. I like to get there a couple of days early. A couple of years ago, I arrived when everybody else did, and I felt like I wasn't there to hug everybody when they first walked into the hotel. So I will be there already, waiting for you. The second day, we will go to Mount Etna. And of course, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these correctly. I just started my Italian lessons, so hopefully I'll be a little bit more fluent when we leave in September. But we're going to begin the day visiting this lava-crusted slopes of Mount Etna. And it's the most active volcano in Europe. And then we'll also ascend via cable car, which will be really fun, and reach the 9,000 feet altitude. We'll be walking along lava, so really great pictures for Instagram or for Facebook. And we'll learn about the effects and the impact in the surrounding areas. We'll also stop and eat typical street food for lunch before heading towards Mina. And we'll go back to the hotel. And then on this day, I'm actually going to take myself off because I can't see the screen, the bottom, but that day we have lunch, and we will also spend the night in Mina. Breakfast and lunch is included on this day. We also do try to include at least 1 or 2 meals a day so that you have more extra money to spend on goodies if you'd like. So Wednesday, we're going to do a walking tour of Taormina, discover the best of Taormina. This is like the most quintessential area. It's really beautiful. When I was researching it, I've never been, but I've just been researching it. It's just incredible. We're going to do a walking tour. We're going to go see the ancient theater of Taormina. We're going to stroll through Corso Umberto. We're going to admire the fountains and the churches, kind of just soak in all the dramatic views and the city's history. Of course, this is also going to be great for Instagram pictures and videos, and for those that create content, or just to sit and have a cup of, a little cappuccino and just admire the people and the culture around. The balance of the day will be at leisure. This day will include breakfast and lunch as well, and we will spend the night in Taormina again this evening. So this is a view of Corso Umberto, so that you have an idea of what we will be looking at. And of course, this picture here is also of Taormina. This is the volcano that we talked about. And then Thursday, we will take a pizza class. So I thought it'd be really fun for us to learn how to make a traditional Sicilian pizza. We did this a couple years ago in Positano when we went to the south of Italy. It was so much fun. All of us took turns making pizza, and then we, of course, enjoyed it together. So we will learn this day on how to make the dough and how to make the pizza. Get a glimpse of the life of a local chef. We'll also be immersed with Italian cuisine and culture. And of course, there will be wine included. On this day, we will also have breakfast and lunch included. Dinner is on our own. I know that some of you like having like Michelin dinners out. Some people just like having, a beer and kind of just chilling out. I always find that it always works out. So for dinner, we usually all go together as a big group, or we kind of go in smaller groups. It always works out. Sometimes people just want to stay in, read a nice, yummy book or go to sleep early. That is fine as well. For Friday, we have a full free day. We have felt like this is always needed in all of our trips. Last year, when we did the south of Spain, we had a nice free day on the beach. That was so delicious. Some of us got spa treatments. Some of us just sat there and just kind of the water was just so amazing and relaxing. So this is our full day to enjoy the beach or walk along the main street. They'll have local shops and cafes and local artisans as well. You can enjoy a little coffee, a little pastry. This day, only breakfast is included in the hotel. Lunch and dinner are on our own. Again, we will be in a group. We always have a WhatsApp group, so we can communicate to see where people are going for dinner, who wants to tag along, who would like to stay back, who would like to go with a bigger group. So that would be that day. And then Saturday, we also have a day at the spa. The spa is an enchanting place where we can obviously just unwind and spend time on our wellness. This is something that we'd have to pay extra because each of you will pick your own spa treatment, whatever you want. Or you can just sit by the pool if you'd like. And then, of course, we're going to enjoy dinner together and bid farewell. This will be our last night together in the Sicily trip. So here are some beautiful views of Sicily. It has been on my bucket list forever. Last year, Sicily was mentioned at the farewell dinner. We usually kind of come up with the next city during that time. And so Sicily was voted on by the group that was there. It just looks so incredible and amazing. Look at the water. It's just, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So excited. This is what the first night hotel will look like, the hotel in Catania. They're all beautiful hotels. We have 2 hotels that we're staying at. Sicily is pretty long, so they recommend that we stay in 2 different hotels. And then this is the second hotel that we will be staying in Taormina. They both have been recommended by TripAdvisor as like top hotels to stay in. So they're definitely going to be luxurious as well. So here are some FAQs. These are some frequently asked questions that I get regarding our trips. Again, we've been doing these for, I think our first one was Tuscany, and that was like 13 years ago, I want to say. We've done Bali, Aruba, Tuscany, we did Mykonos, we did Malaga, we did Portugal, and so now we have Sicily. So do I need to take a friend, or will I make friends on the trip? So you don't have to come with a friend. If you have a friend that you would like to travel with, maybe it's a relative or a best friend, or someone who you'd like to travel with, feel free to invite them on the trip if you'd like, or you will definitely make friends on the trip. I always start out on our first night saying, oh, if you don't know anyone, you're going to be best friends. And everyone kind of rolls their eyes like, oh, yeah, like I need new best friends. We do become best friends, everyone. It's just such a beautiful experience to get to know women that maybe you wouldn't normally have met. So it's just, it's like magic. Where do you fly into and where do you fly out of? I should have written that down here. I cannot remember right now the the airport, but I'll go ahead and write it in the notes when I post this as a replay. The travel agent just gave it to me. Will there be transportation? You can do it through the travel agency. So the travel agency is doing this for us. I am not a travel agent. I don't pretend to be one. So you can do it through the travel agency. When you go to pay for your trip, there will be an option there for transportation from the hotel to the airport, and then of course from the airport to the hotel. So you can do both if you'd like. Are most meals taken care of? Yes. So as I mentioned, we really do try to include as many meals as possible. However, we recognize like last year we had all the dinners included, and we felt like our guests really wanted to explore the city and have dinner in different areas. So this year we changed it up a little bit. So for the most part, dinner is not included, but breakfast and lunch is. Another question, are entry passes taken care of? Yes. All the entry passes are taken care of, all the tickets, you don't need to do anything. Again, the travel agency takes care of everything for us. What do I need to pack for the trip? So I carry a carry-on with me, and I usually have it half packed. So I'm probably not the best person, but I believe that what I usually pack or what I'm planning on packing are lots of linens and lightweight leather, like layers. So I usually wear, linen skirts or dresses. I pack a pair of sandals, a pair of sneakers. Birkenstocks are really great as well. And lots of layers, meaning like a little blazer for at night, a scarf, maybe a light sweater, because it does get a little chilly at night. Definitely pack a bathing suit. We all come in different shapes and sizes, so there's no judgment there. So whatever bathing suit you want to bring, that's always great for the pool, the beach, or even if you want to go to the spa, you might want to pack a bathing suit. But again, I pack my carry-on. Half of it is packed, so I pack very light because I enjoy buying things in Italy to bring back home. So, but linens are really great. You can wear, bring jeans, things that you can layer in case it gets hot or cold. It is an island, so it might get a little chilly at night. And how much money should I bring? So this is up to you. We carry the tips. This year, we're actually covering the tips for you. So you don't have to bring any money for tips unless you want to. But I generally bring about $500 in euros. So I transfer it at my bank. They give me the best conversion rate. So I order it through my bank online. And then they deliver the cash to me. So I usually take about 500 euros. I think Lynn did the same thing last year as well. So of course you can bring more. There's, credit cards are accepted everywhere for the most part, but just bring a little bit of euros just for tipping in case, their terminal is not working or their merchant service isn't working or their Wi-Fi. You might want to have some cash on hand. And for sure, obviously, alert your credit cards that you are traveling so that they know to expect charges in that country. So it's not flagged as fraudulent. So those are the most asked questions that I get. And I think that is it. Yes, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, we've been doing this for a couple years. I am not the travel agent. We hire a travel agency to do it. We actually pay them to create this trip for us. So it's very curated. Everything that we are doing has been curated. We had a committee that helped us put it all together as well. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful. You deserve to get away. You deserve to just giggle and make some new friends and just get out of the everyday. I mean, that's what I find so beautiful. I'm getting out of the everyday and I always come back, recharge, renew, and making more money when I get back because I've had that time off. So anyway, hopefully you will join us. We do have a couple spots left. Last year it sold out like that. And then we ended up adding more spots and then we had some cancellations. So we ended up having some spots until the very end. I don't know if we're going to do that this time around. We do have, I think, like 6 spots left or 7 spots left. So if you are interested, definitely use the code Sicily to get $100 off, and that's going to be off your deposit. So once you pay for your deposit, which with the coupon it's $900, then we will send you the payment portal for the remaining balance of that trip, and you can make those payments as you see fit. You just have to make it a minimum of $300 because the travel agency pays fees, and that's their guideline. So once you pay your deposit, you get the access to the payment portal, and then you pay off the remaining balance on your own terms. I think it has to be paid by 90 days before the trip happens. So I believe that's like July. So give yourself some time there. Some FEMs pay $500 at a time. Some pay 1,000, 1,000, like whatever you want to do. It's up to you, but you will have access to your portal. If you have a roommate who is going with you, a friend, whoever calls or whoever logs in to make the first payment, it will give them the single room amount due because it doesn't know that you have a roommate. So once you have a roommate and she signs up through the payment portal to pay for her trip, she will connect it to your room. And so your room cost will go down into a double occupancy, meaning 2 beds in that room. So if you are planning on just going by yourself, you don't want a roommate, it's about $800 extra for your single room. If you're going with a roommate, you just have to make sure that whoever makes the first payment gets that number, the reservation number, that payment portal number, and you have to use that to connect yourself to her room. So you both pay double occupancy. So it brings the price down. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. I may just make a tutorial just on that alone, because I know there was some confusion last time. Like, why does it say single room? I have a roommate. the payment portal doesn't know you have a roommate until your roommate connects to your room, and then it brings that price down to double occupancy. And again, it just payments have to be done 90 days before the trip. So anyway, I love you all, and I hope to see you all. And I really enjoy getting to know some of our femmes in these trips and becoming besties with them as well. And I hope to see you in Sicily. And I start my second class of Italian language, speaking language this Thursday. So I hope to be more fluent in Italian by the time we go. So I'm super excited to experience it with you all. Bye bye.